Hello and welcome to A Course of Love. I'm Teri Angel here with Charlie Charming Coons
Hello and good evening and welcome.
and our wonderful Auntie Jean Lorio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
All right, so if you're finding us, if you're following along, wonderful. You're welcome in and welcome to make comments. We are on chapter 22, one of my favorite numbers. And we are going to start reading at 22:17.
All we have to decide is who starts.
Draw straws.
I got my thumb's bigger. I'll start.
Okay.
You have made of yourself a laboratory where you bring everything from examination, categorization, testing, and filing away. This is the scenario that separates you from everything else within your world. Everything has meaning only according to what it means to you and not what it is. Obviously, two kinds of meaning are being talked about. The first we talked of earlier as finding of truth. The second is what we are talking of here, the finding of a definition, a personal meaning. Can you see the difference? I'll read one more. The personal and individual is the I we are dispelling. Take a moment of how you tell a story or report on events that have taken place within your life. You personalize. You are likely to report on what a certain set of circumstances meant to you. This kind of thinking is thinking what the small I saw, I felt, I thought, I did. The individual personal separated self is at the center of all such stories. One quite literally cannot conceive of the story without the I. Yet this you must learn to do, and this task is given you as an exercise.
That's so interesting. Have you ever? I know I've thought a lot about this even before, but I would look at, say, a color red, and I think, I wonder if everybody's seeing this color the same as I'm seeing.
Mhm.
Well,
I
I
see it,
wonder if
I
this.
see it as blue.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we personalize everything so much that
We give it the meaning. We were
exactly.
told what it is. Good morning, Prashetta.
But
Yeah,
our
I know,
meaning may
I
not
know
be
what you're
other
saying.
people's.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jean. And just think about those people that are colorblind. They're not going to be able to see things exactly as you're seeing them either.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, it's just like I used to get in arguments with my mother about certain colors because I see blues. I have yellow blue color blindness. Not horrible, but I have it. And I see things different. A lot of blues look gray to me. That's all they look. It's gray. They don't even look like blue.
Mhm.
And some blues look purple. And she would say, "There's no purple car," and I say, "Yes, it's right there." She says, "That's not purple." And so people don't see things every the same way.
Mhm. Right,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Well, let's, Prachetta, just to let you know, we are reading from a Course of Love. We'll start the chanting at the bottom of the hour at 8:30 Eastern. Thank you for being here. This is a beautiful book if you want to jump in with the conversation. Auntie Jean's going to be reading next.
Okay. Begin to imagine life passing through you rather than getting stopped for examination as its intersection with you. Begin to imagine seeing the world without the emphasis on your personal self. Begin to form sentences and eventually to tell stories without the use of the I pronoun. This will seem at first as if it is depersonalizing the world and making it less intimate. It will seem as if you are shrinking some primal responsibility to assign meaning to everything. Rather than resisting this, strive to cease giving meaning. Start quite simply. Go from the broad to the specific. For example, when you walk out your door in the morning, you might generally think, what a lovely day. But this sentence says that you have immediately taken in your surroundings and judged them. It is a lovely day to you. I think I missed a page. Oh. The day has all or most of the requirements you find pleasing in a day. Replace such a thought with, the grass is green, the birds are singing, the sun is warm. Simply reporting. When you are asked questions such as, how was your day? Respond as much as possible without using the word I or my. Quit referring to people and things in terms of ownership, saying my boss, my husband, my car.
Okay, I know they're teaching us something here, but I'm finding myself resisting this teaching. So I want to go on and see what this next part is, but I want to welcome our Blue Jean. Hello, hello, hello. And hello to Lori Hedden. Thank you for joining us. All right, so we're in this chapter that's bringing us out of our comfort zone, it seems. All right, so this removal of the personal I is but a first step to returning you to the consciousness of unity, a first step in going beyond meaning as definition to meaning as truth. As odd and impersonal as it will seem at first, I assure you the feeling of impersonality will be replaced quickly with intimacy with your surroundings that you never felt before. Okay, I'm going to trust that. This intimacy itself will allow you to see your quote self as an integral part of all that exists within your world, rather than as the small and insignificant personal self you generally accept as your quote self. By eliminating the personal, the universal becomes available. As the universal becomes available, you will have no desire for the personal. Even so, you will find that what you consider your individuality or uniqueness is very much intact, but that it is different than you have always imagined it to be. You will find that you fulfill a grand purpose and have a wonderful part to play in a grand design. You will not feel cheated by losing your separated self. You will feel free. Okay, so there's our promise. You know, I was wondering where Jesus was going with this. It's like, okay, but I like thinking I'm having a good day, right? Don't take that away from me. I see my world as beautiful no matter what's going on. But I understand now where we were taken to, that once we lose that mine and yours, my day was better than your day. You know, we do this sometimes in the morning, like somebody's having 90-degree weather and here I am with 30-degree weather. And I'm like, well, that's not fair. But it's all part of the illusion. It's all part of seeing ourselves as separate.
Yeah, and you remember how earlier in the book we we studied about we shouldn't see ourselves, or we shouldn't strive to be special. And when,
Yeah.
as long as we keep that I in there, that's what we're saying. Is
Mhm.
I'm special. Everything is connected to me. The beautiful day is my beautiful day. And there's a sense of that's right. I feel like what he's saying is correct. I even when I started opening the grid, I got taught very early, because I would go in and I would start my little prayer and I'd say, I am asking you, Father, that you open this grid for the benefit of the healing and the love and the energy. And I was using the word I. And boy, I got told, I is nowhere in here. It's we, the unity, the union. This is ours, not mine. And I can see where he's coming from with this. Very much so.
Yeah, when I first read "Lose That I," it's not my day. Like, okay, I like having my day, and now you're taking it away, but it's not being taken away. It's being opened up, and instead of being that narrow, this is my little piece of the world. It's me coming into the universal consciousness of all that is, and there is no
Yeah.
I in there, just like me.
And
Yeah.
and it's hard to get rid of that, it's
Oh
a
my
hard
gosh,
lesson.
yes. It's a
I
very
think
hard
unless we get told later on, because I'm learning so many things, but I think it would be okay to say, oh, I love this beautiful day, or I'm really enjoying this beautiful day. Not just saying my day, my day was
Mhm.
beautiful. I have a beautiful day. It's kind of the perception again, back to the perception
Mhm.
of how we view things, you know?
Right. Yeah. And it's like the song that I used to just absolutely love and play it a lot. Even if the sky is falling down, I'm going to stay in my high vibration. And, that's what it's all about. It's like no matter if it's snowing outside, if it's raining, if it's stormy, if it's sunshiny, whatever it is, it's ours. It's not mine. It's all of us, no matter what it looks like. And I'm going to stay in that high vibration because that's where we all are, is in that oneness. Yeah.
It's
And
mine, but in the plural way. Hi, Annie.
hi, Annie. Thank you for calling her in, Blue Jean. And Blue, this is such a beautiful book. This chapter that we just finished, chapter 22, I believe is probably the most beautiful chapter in the whole book. I got so much from this chapter, and just the knowingness of we can step out of that separation by our intent and knowing what we're doing, knowing that we're separating ourselves with our mindset. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful chapter. And all of the recordings of these discussions that we've had in the readings, they're all on YouTube. Well, hi, Hilma. They're all on YouTube. So if you want to go back and listen to some of them, Kitty wants to say hello. She's been a little, she has been a little pistol today.
She's my niece.
She's missing Mama, and she's telling me all about it. And she's been getting into things. And I'm like, all right, little one, I'm going to put you in timeout, which I would never do because she's too precious. But yeah, she's showing herself today, and maybe she's responding to all the energy that's coming in as well. You know, we all are. So
Animals
anyway,
are very sensitive to energy.
Do we start on the next one?
Well, we're right at the bottom of the hour, so we can start with the fresh chapter tomorrow, chapter 23.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
Yeah, so let me change our hats.
And it's your turn, Charlie. We left off at your turn, so when we start tomorrow, you can.
Oh, actually, Monday. We don't do it on the weekends.
That's right. We don't chant or study on the weekends. We take that time
And we
find something fun to do. Oh, Chewy just kissed Annie's ear, Annie's tears. Oh, sweet Annie. He's a healer dog. Yeah.
He is.
The solar flares got Blue Jean cranky.
Yeah. Well, reach for a higher feeling thought. That's my words. Okay, so we're going to chant some of this energy to calm down and be peaceful, right? So the first chant we do is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Is Christine there?
Oh, Christine is there. Thank you, Charlie. Here she is. Sorry,
There
Chris.
she is. Hi, sweetie.
Mama almost forgot about you.
Mama, I love you.
I love you, honey. I would never forget you. I just saw your hello there in the chat.
Yeah.
So Auntie Jean is going to tell us how we do this chanting.
Okay, this chant is a really important chant to do before we do our second chant, because this one helps to clear out all those barriers, obstacles, things that are in our way from opening up to the truth. It widens our heart, it opens our mind, and our, what is it we're calling it now? Wholeheartedness, so that we can hear and feel and bring in the love. So we're going to do it 108 times. We're going to do the first 3 slowly, and then we will do the under 108. And our beautiful Mama P will give us a little meditation in between, and then we'll complete the rest of the program. So we are declaring that we are removing all obstacles. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We are declaring that we are removing all the barriers. Om
Pataye
Namaha. And lastly, we are removing all the illusions that we have been bombarded with since we were born. And we're also getting rid of sickness, illness, and allergies. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye 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 Namaha. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Gam
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gam
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. We want to focus on freedom because that's what this chant has shown us. Releasing all the perceived barriers and obstacles brings us to a place of freedom, a place of letting go of anything other than love and just being in that beautiful energy. And that's where we are at the moment. Before we go into our next chant, which is known as the miracle chant, we want to bring our attention to the breathing. So the chanters are invited to come back to our breathing so that our collective energy of mindfulness will bring us together as an organism, going as a river with no more separation. Let the whole of the chanters breathe as one body, chant as one body, listen as one body, and transcend the boundaries of a delusive self, liberating from the superiority complex, the inferiority complex, and the inequality complex, and going only into love, which this is sometimes called the chant of love. Jean, would you share about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, please?
Love to. Yes, I call it the chant of love. It is the chant of miracles, but it's also the chant of love because there are millions of people all over the earth who say this every single day. They say it to bring love and peace on the earth, to unite us in one family so we know that we are all together. And so we are going to do it 108 times, and we're going to do the first three slowly with some declarations. So we are declaring that we are accepting, aligning, allowing, and we are awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Second of all, we are declaring that we are living in happiness, in healthfulness, and we are free of war and any kind of violence. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And lastly, because of this, we are living in peace. We are living in harmony. There's no more suffering. There's no more conflict. We are living free of any of the illusions this world would put on us. We are living in love. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho
Nam
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
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 Renge
Renge
Kyo, Nam
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Kyo.
Nam
Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take that breath in again, going right to the core of who we are in our heart center. This time, just feel into the love. Feel that light that has opened up, coming through the crown chakra, straight down into our heart. And we chant this beautiful miracle chant. And every night we give back to our Creator some of this love. So every night we chant Om 3 times slowly. And then we stay in our hearts for just a moment and give that love out into the world. So take a deep breath in and let's begin the chanting of Om. Now stay in your heart and hold that beautiful love. Just think of all the people on our planet. We are one. We are all connected in to the universal consciousness. And therefore, we can all feel this love that we hold in our heart. Sometimes we just need that little reminder to wake up to what's already there in our hearts. So that's what we do each night when we feel that love so profoundly. It oozes out of us and we send it out like a stream of light. So just take a breath in and let's send it out together into the world and let it go where it needs to go. As I read the affirmations from the Peace Prayer of St. Francis. Oh, love, we are instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, we bring love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, we shine our light. Where there is sadness, we share our joy. O love, we seek not to be consoled, but to console. We seek not to be understood, but to understand. We seek not to be loved, but to love. It is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying to self that we live. O love, we are instruments of your love, gratitude, forgiveness, peace, and joy. Amen.
Amen.
Isn't that a beautiful prayer and a beautiful way to send this love out into the world? Mm. So every night we make a declaration. And I'm going to put the words up there, and Christine is going to count us down so we can say them all together, including Gruffy and Pocky.
We did this every night where your people come away. I would notice in the world that everyone more kinder deeper days, and I would frequently with that. 1, 2, 3. We declare
We
Declare that there is peace
we
on earth,
are
and
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 we
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 declare that
that
that peace
seek in
begins
begin
inside of us.
I
outside
choose to
us
Choose
see
that
to see
only
only
light
to see
light
only light
and love
love.
forever.
forever and ever.
and
Amen.
welcome Marlene.
Yeah, and we're doing this as a group known as
The
the
peace
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 for
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 peace.
Peace. Yes, we are the Peace for Peace, and we've been chanting now for 1,439 days now. A little more than 40 days that we were originally scheduled to do.
that 40 days will make it 4 years. Is that
And
my
21,
understanding?
21 more days will be at 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years, guys. You know, I kind of miss coming on Saturday and Sunday, but it's kind of nice too to have when you've done something for 4 years. Every now and then you need a little break.
Yes.
So it's been very restful for me.
Yes.
But we are so thrilled that we have a full house today. We have our miracle pea. We have our spirit pea. Jean is our spirit pea. Marlene is our miracle pea. We have Prachetta, who's our Indian princess pea. And we have Annie. And Annie, I don't know if I gave you a name, but I'm going to. I'm going to call you the hummingbird pea because
Oh,
I think hummingbirds follow you wherever you go. And I'm so thrilled that you all came tonight. Thank you. And in our room, in our chanting room, we have Charlie the Magnificent and the Charming, and he's our charming pea. And we have Chris, who is our sweet pea.
Thank you.
Oh, Jean says, hence the grid is down for a while. 4 years, 4 months. Yes, Jean, I know how you feel, believe me. Oh, hi, Annie. Are you liking the hummingbird tea? I'm so glad. Okay, and we have our Mama P, who's every superlative in the world. She's beautiful, she's full of spirit, she's loving, she's kind, and she's an angel on earth. And then you have Auntie Jean P. And we are missing so many of our really important P's, like Gracie and Karen. But Karen, we know, is having a ball with her mother. At least I sure am hoping she is. and she'll be back very soon. Gracie, you get back here, girl. We
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
you. We
Remember to
need you.
always come
Okay.
on back.
Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And we would like to invite you at 1:11 every day to our meditation for peace and love. And you won't regret it. You really won't, because they're beautiful meditations. Teri and Marbeth take turns, and they are so wonderful at bringing in that spirit and getting all our energies connected. Today was beautiful. So I'm going to let Teri finish to tell you more
No,
about. No,
no, you didn't
I forgot
invite
something.
people to be peas that are not peas. And we have our
Oh, I
Marietta with us. Hi, Marietta.
Marietta! Oh, well,
and,
Marietta has to be the heart pea.
Yes,
and,
What
yes.
the,
else
Of
can
course,
she
and we
be?
have Prachetta, don't forget.
I
we
put
did.
that for Cheddar.
Oh, okay.
She's our Indian princess pea.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Leave her alone.
And who else we got? She
That's it, I think.
Jean said she's been thinking of Gracie too.
We have Lori Heaton.
Yeah, we said
Everybody, let's pray for her to be safe,
Yep,
for her to be happy,
yep,
and if it's in her heart, for her to come home to us. So, love you all so much. I'm going to ask you if you want to be a P because Teri reminded me I forgot. So, there are peas out here, there's peas over there. Wouldn't you
wouldn't
like
Would
you
like
to
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 be
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 a
a
a
pea
pea
bee
too?
too?
too.
Oh, and we have
Oh,
Ruffy and Pocket and Red
Pocket,
as P.
Red,
And who's
and
Thumb?
Chewy.
And who's Thumb P? I don't
I
know
don't
Thumb
know who
P.
Thumpy is. Who's Thumpy, Jean?
I don't know.
I've heard of Thump. That is Deidre's cat, right? But
Mhm.
yes.
Thumb I haven't heard of.
I don't
Well,
know. But
anyway, we would love for you all to keep coming back and to come into the room. Look at there's only 4 squares. We want to be like 10 squares. That
Yes,
would be so
or more.
wonderful.
Like
So please
100.
and hope to see you at the meditation. And we'll turn it over to our Queen of Peas, even though she's not here with her crown today. But the Queen of Peace will tell you more about the meditation.
no, but I am here with a Yoma P. I
That's
give away.
true.
The kitty, yes,
She had to come up and say hello. All right, so you
yes.
scooch over there. And we want to thank everybody for being here tonight. We love you so much. Thank you for your support. And it's going to be a big celebration when we reach that 4-year mark. So keep
Oh,
coming back. And
definitely.
we will see you on Monday because, as Jean said, we take that break on the weekends.
Yes,
And we'll
that's
come back
right.
in force on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time to study A Course of Love before we chant. So stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And we leave you with
Good
Namaste.
Namaste. Down.
We'll see you later. Have a great
Love
weekend,
you.
everyone.